Good evening. Welcome to day 28, Journey to Become Wealthy. My name is Kelvin Reed, and I am here with you guys to go on this journey. So let's start today off as we normally do. We're going to start by checking out our futures, right? All right. Today in the futures, as you guys see up here, the Dow is currently up 0.25%. The S&P 500 is up 0.14%, and the NASDAQ is down 0.10%. As far as our pre-market movers, according to the futures, we only have one pre-market mover that was up pretty major today, and that is Dover Corp, ticker symbol DOV, and it is up 11.65%. That is pretty good for one day. That is major. Any of these other ones? Let's see. I do not see any other ones here that look like they are up and they are anything that we've currently been looking into or anything that we're interested in currently. The Hang Seng is currently up 0.40% on the day. That is good for Chinese stocks. Let's see if there's anything else here. So there is not anything else there. Let's go to again, we're going to look at our futures and see if we have any news. Any news that may have, promoted or been a catalyst for today's positive movement in the futures. So, I forgot to mention the Russell 2000 is up currently 0.12%. Russell 2000 is up 0.12%. That is good. So as far as our news, I don't see anything here. Stock futures are flat after Dow S&P 500 closed at record. Dow Jones futures stock market rally pauses. Tesla, Google, Meta near trend line buy points. And stock market news live update. Stock futures open flat after S&P 500 Dow set fresh records. So let's see what the CNBC has for us, if it has anything. It's basically saying the market closed pretty flat on the day, which again, you guys know how I feel. Anything not at minus or plus 1% is usually just pretty flat on the day. Even 1% can be considered flat because if you have a larger portfolio, it may be a big gain, but it's still pretty flat. That's money that you can afford to lose or gain in a day's span. So let's see what this news says. U.S. stock index futures were little changed during overnight trade Wednesday after the S&P 500 and Dow Jones Industrial Average closed at new records. Futures contracts tied to the Dow Jones Industrial Average inched higher, while S&P 500's futures were unchanged. So I don't see anything major here. Let's check it out. Let's see. So let's check out our stock heat map. You guys know how we usually do. We come here, we type in stock heat map, and we check out our stock market FinViz. So for our stock market heat map, everything looks like we said pretty close related to the futures. Everything was pretty flat on the day. Microsoft was at up 0.20%. Nvidia's up, well, down actually, negative 1.06%. And Apple was actually up 0.05%. If you guys follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, then you saw some of my trades today. I actually traded Apple. I did a put option. Apple got as high as 181 on today, I believe. And I knew at that point it had to see some selling pressure because the RSI was entirely too high. And it had hit its point where I think a week or maybe 2 weeks ago it hit 181 and it came back down slowly then. So I was just looking at the historical trends and just the technical analysis, seeing that it had entirely more selling pressure than buying pressure to make that decision. So I ended up doing a put option on Apple. I think I made about 33%. I made $30 on the put option within a matter of minutes. So imagine doing that on a larger scale. I only bought one option, but imagine buying 5 options and turning that $30 into, $150. So that's major, right? That's major. So let's check out different sectors. So the technology sector is looking pretty flat on the day. Nothing major there. The financial sector, again, pretty flat. We do see Bank of America and Wells Fargo pretty flat. Bank of America came down for us. So you guys know that we are looking at getting into Bank of America or Wells Fargo. I'm not saying get into both of them. I'm telling you to pick one and get into that one. Pick one that you like and get into it. We did say that Wells Fargo looks like a better buy for us. Looks like a better buy. Looks like it has more potential to go up. It looks like it has a a lower chance of losing us money as well. So Wells Fargo was definitely one of the ones that we were considering. Let's check out communication services. Pretty flat. Google's pretty down, only 0.02%. So again, pretty flat. Facebook was down. Well, I'm sorry, Meta Communications, but Facebook Facebook was down. Healthcare was up. Yeah, healthcare looked like it was up, but again, pretty flat. Consumer cyclical, nothing major, but Bible was actually down 2.36%. Wish I would have looked at that one. That would have been another good put option to put on the map for today. Consumer defensive, Procter and Gamble is actually up slightly. Walmart down, but pretty flat. So it looks like most of the market was pretty flat on the day. Most of the market was pretty flat on the day. So let's check out our crypto. And if you guys were checking me out earlier, you know crypto came down. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that on last night, and I mentioned it on my video today. So Bitcoin back in our buy zone. I bought another $200 of Bitcoin today. I put $200 more in Bitcoin because look at it now. It's currently sitting at $46,638 at the time of this recording, and it's down 3%. You guys saw it with me last time. Y'all watched this with me last time. It went from down 46,000 back up to 50,000. So it's down 3% right now. So imagine gaining 5 to 10% on this from this point, going back up to 50%, $50,000. Now that's not to say that that's the height of Bitcoin. Bitcoin has gone up as far as $60,000, and that is the point where I'll sell some, take some profit, and maybe buy back in if it comes down again. So Bitcoin is at a buy zone. Luna. Terra Luna is one that I know we piqued some interest in. I put $100 in it, and it's come down even more now. So it's down to $82 currently, down 5% on the day. And that may be one that we consider putting another $100 in just to continue averaging down. Shiba Inu is down. Doge is down. Looks like pretty much all of crypto is down on the day. So that's not surprising. We know that the crypto can't mimic the market sometimes, but we know that when Bitcoin or Ethereum comes down, pretty much the rest of cryptos are going to follow suit. So Ethereum, I won't say that this is a buy zone for me because I'm currently averaged in at about $2,200. But for new investors trying to get in, any point right now under $3,700, in my opinion, is a good buy for Ethereum because Ethereum has gone up as high as $6,000 as well, $6,000, and that's a pretty much good gain on as far as on the crypto. And also, Ethereum is a long-term play. Ethereum and Bitcoin are long-term plays, so we look to hold these over the long term. However, we do want to make some money along the way. We want to keep, we want to build our portfolio. We want to build our wealth inside of our brokerage account. So that's why I trade them that way. But they are long-term plays. When I'm buying these, taking a little profit off the top, skimming off the top, and I'm leaving the rest in there because I want to have a long-term investment in these cryptos and most of my stocks. So Binance is still coming down. If it hits that $500 mark, I'll definitely be loading up on some Binance coin. We have Cardano here. We have Crow. Crow is also a good one. I'm hearing that Crow is going to be doing some coin burn. So you'll be seeing, just like Shiba Inu has a Shiba burn, I think we'll have Crypto.com burn, which means that'll make this coin more unique and more rare, which will in turn make the price go up. So that's definitely good news for us. So Crow and Shiba Inu have some good news for us. Okay, let's check out some things on coinmarket.com, right? We want to check out coinmarket.com. We want to see what all the rest of the cryptos are like, right? We saw those from a high level looking at our crypto heat map, but we still want to see what everything is looking like as far as the 24%, as far as the market cap. And if you guys were paying attention on yesterday, Bitcoin's market cap was, I want to say, at about $900,000. 900, I'm sorry. So you got a million and you got a billion. I mean, billions of dollars, $900 billion, but now it's at about $882 billion as far as the market cap. So that means it's come down. But as far as on the 7 day, it's only down 3.59%, which is not anything major. We know Bitcoin is going to come down to that $46,000 range and go back up. And it's the same for the rest of these. So Binance is being down for the past 7 days again. That makes me really want to get into that. So I think I may jump into that maybe today or tomorrow. Let's see. Terra Luna again, it was up 60% on last week. So now it's come all the way back down. So you guys know this may be a buying opportunity for those of us who want to get in here. Currently sitting at $81.79. Dogecoin, Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu, you already know we're going to load up on that joker. If it comes down any lower, if it gets into the 20s, we're going to load up on Shiba Inu some more. And hopefully that they continue to burn Shiba Inu. And it's currently sitting at number 13 of the most popular crypto. So this number here is number 13 in the most popular crypto. And Dogecoin sitting at number 12. Terra Luna sitting at number 9. So we definitely looking at getting in some of these good ones. But Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Binance Coin leading the way. So today, remember I told you guys I did Apple puts. Let's check it out. So earlier today, like I said, we saw Apple come all the way up here, right? Apple came up to this 180.47p. And I'm knowing, based off the trend from from the last 2 weeks, let's say. So December 15th, it came up here again, and December 13th, it came up here. And look at what it does every time. December 13th, it came back down. December 15th, it came back down, right? So that goes to show us it came up here today to this 180 line, 180.52. Yeah, it came up to 180.52, so I knew it was going to come back down. So at that point, I did a put option. We know that put options mean that we think, so I did a buy, I did a put option, I did it at 177.5. So the things that I look for are the open interest, meaning the amount of people who are interested in this, or the amount of people who bought this. I look for the volume, so that means I can easily get in and get out. And I'll look at the low, the high for the day, right? So I'm looking at those things. Those are the things that I'm looking at. And I bought one contract of this. I traded this yesterday as well, but I bought one contract of this on yesterday, and I made money. And again, we know this is short term because I have a December 31st expiration date. I could have extended it out, but I wanted something cheap. I wanted something quick. I wanted to get in, get out, right? So as far as this one was concerned, I was not as concerned with the delta and the theta because I didn't plan on holding it any longer than today. But the delta means how much money you will make as the coin goes down, as the price goes down, and the theta is how much money you lose a day. We know that. I taught you guys that the other day. So after looking at the charts, Edjo got up to 180. I put in my put option. I watched it come down. I took my money because I knew it was going to come back up. As you see here, it bounced right back up at that 178, which this looks like the current resistance line. If we go back to our 1 month chart, let's see how it got actually all the way down to 170, 168. But I didn't want to risk that, right? Today it came down and it went right back up. It bounced off the 178 and bounced right back up into the 179. So I'd have lost money there, but I got out on the way down. I got out with, like I said, I told you I had $30 there, but I'm pretty sure I got out with about $40, and that's about 40% for me. So that was a pretty good profit. I don't think we have any stocks that we're gonna look into getting into today. For this is still the week of the Santa rally, so we're hoping to see more positive movement. We see the futures are sitting positive. My portfolio itself is not exactly positive. You guys see it. It says I'm down 3% on the day, which really is primarily because all the crypto. When crypto comes down, my account usually comes down with it because I'm staked pretty heavy in these, and I can create a separate account if you guys want to, but I'm not as of right now. So that's the only reason I'm down. When they come back up, my account is gonna go right back up that 6%, or whatever the case may be. So it's just temporary paper loss, right? As the money comes down, my account comes down, and as it comes back up, it comes back up. And I did that options trade merely just to make some money daily, right? We want to make sure we make money daily. So I want to remind you guys, we're gonna stay consistent. We're gonna keep adding money to our accounts. We'll consistently get in here and figure out what smart trades we want to get into, and smart options we want to get into. Pretty much like I said, most of my portfolio is down on today, except for my index fund, which is the SPY. It basically mimics the SPY. And I mean, this is a VTI, Vanguard trade, so it's an ETF, so it's nothing major. But again, those are minor losses. These are paper losses. I'm looking for all these to come back up. So hopefully we can find some good companies with tomorrow together, and we'll be looking to trade. And I hope you guys made some money today. Y'all be sure to like, subscribe to the video, leave some comments and questions, and I'll be sure to get to them. We can either answer them in the next video or I'll answer them in the comments. You guys have a good night, and I hope y'all made some money.